Yo, what's up? It's your boy Everett Anthony in the house, aka Bobby Blue Eyes. Yo, thank you for tuning in. Ill House Comedy Podcast. I really appreciate you guys listening. Alright, so I seen something on the internet. I'm not even sure exactly what it was. It's Kourtney Kardashian. Now, I have to say, she, to me, is one of the most underrated Kardashians out of all of them. I mean, you always have Kim Kardashian. She's the number one. Everybody knows that she put them on the map. But, she's just got a lot of baggage. Yeah, she's super hot, but Kim's just got a lot of baggage. I mean, it's probably all Gucci bags, but it's still a lot of bags to be carried around. You don't want to be that person carrying Kim Kardashian's bags around the airport, because it's just a lot of baggage that she's got, I'm telling you. Now, the second person they always talk about when it comes to the Kardashians is they always talk about Khloe. The problem is they talk about her because they're usually bashing on her. I mean, first it was just how hideous she was and big, and she looks like a Sasquatch, and, the rest of the family's hot. She's not. Is she O.J. Simpson's daughter or not? We don't know. That's all you heard. But then she got a whole bunch of plastic surgery. And now, Khloe's freaking hot. I mean, she's like super damn hot. She's still as big as a damn Sasquatch, but she's hot. So that's why everyone talks about her. But no one talks about Kourtney. She's the most underrated one out of all of them. She doesn't seem to be as crazy as the rest of them. She's not in the media and the news as much as the rest of them are. She has a normal body. She doesn't look like she got... Like, I can't personally tell she got that much work done compared to the rest of the family. The rest of the family is just... Like, the one... I don't know if it's the very youngest daughter, the Jenner... but she completely transformed everything with her body, her face. Everything has got transformed. Kourtney, I don't know. Look at this picture. I'm going to put the link in there. She's got a basic body, basic face. To me, if I had to hook up with one of them, get married to one of them in the whole family, Kourtney would be the one I hooked up with. That dude that she was married to, maybe is still married to. What a big, giant, stupid moron. Dude, you can't get your shit together. You were with one of the richest families in the world, and you just can't pull your head out of your damn ass? Yo, Kourtney, hit me up. I'll marry you. I'll do anything the hell you want me to do. You want me to stay at a strip club? What's a strip club? I will call every strip club that we live in, like the town we live in, I will call every strip club and call bomb threat into each one of them just so I get banned and I'm not allowed to go to the strip club and fuck my life up and not be married to one of the richest damn people. I mean, she could be a pain in the ass. Maybe that's why he was partying, but he just looks like he's just a major, screw up. Alright, so everybody knows what the WWE is, formerly the WWF. That's when I actually used to watch wrestling. Back in the day when I was younger, I was probably 22. I watched wrestling so much that we had VCR tapes back then. In case you don't know what that is, Google it, because I'm not explaining it. But I would record every Raw that was on. Even though I was watching it, I would still record it just in case I missed something and I can go back and watch it. That's how crazy I was about wrestling. Not anymore. Every once in a while, I'll try to get back into it. Yeah, I'll be flipping through the channels, I turn it on, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I don't know what my brain was thinking of back then. My brain had to be on dial-up back then. Now it's on 5G and it cannot handle this. But I seen a video of, it was a Royal Rumble for the girls. And the girl, I'm guessing, okay, the girl, I don't even know how to explain this. And it's not my fault. I know you're thinking, Everett, why don't you get your crap together before you start talking about a story? It's not my fault. All right, the video starts with her, all right, so you got the ring, and outside the ring, you got the floor and the pads, and then you got, the barrier where the fans are. Now, the video started out with the girl's legs, she's doing a headstand, basically, and her legs are on the damn barrier where the fans are, so she's not touching the ground. Now, if you don't know what a Royal Rumble is, basically, I don't know how often, every 2 minutes or something, a new wrestler gets released into the ring. They run into the ring, and whoever's in there, they just start fighting. And the goal is to throw people over the ropes. That's the Royal Rumble. Now, as soon as your feet hit the ground, you're out. Now, if your feet don't hit the ground, say you get thrown over the ring, but you don't hit the ground, you just kind of hang on, you pull yourself back up, you're still in it. You're still fighting. So this video started out with her doing a handstand. Now, all I can imagine is she must have got thrown out and somehow landed on her hands, like her feet never touched. I'm not sure, because they never showed that part of the video. That's the whole point of me doing this rant right now. I don't understand why you guys would have started this video with her already in a handstand. I figured it out, but there's a lot of people that are probably going, what the hell's going on in this video? You couldn't show us 5 more seconds of her getting thrown out into the handstand. Now, it was pretty cool. She did a handstand and walked back over to the ring, and she like used her legs to grab onto like the part of the ring, and she basically did like an ab workout to pull herself back up. It looked badass, but I'm telling you, we need the rest of the damn video. Somebody can find this. Please tweet it out. I'll put the link in there. It might have been at the end of the video. I didn't watch the whole damn thing. Like, soon as she did like the whole ab workout thing to get back up there, I was pretty much done. I tuned out after that. All right, so I was watching this one video. It's basically this girl dancing in her garage. Now, there's like, I watched this video like 3 or 4 times. There's parts of the video when you're like, damn, this girl can move. It looked like she went to her cabinet, got a bottle of like vegetable oil, dumped it on the floor of the garage, and it looks like she's ice skating. Like, she moves that damn like slick and good. But if you really watch it a few times and pay attention, every once in a while when she's moving, it looks like she can't dance. Like, she's awkward. Like, she does really weird movements, but then other times she looks badass. Like, she looks like she's in the Matrix or something. I'll put the link to that video in here. Okay, so I seen something online that Playboy is launching a new clothes collection. Number one, I didn't even know Playboy was still out there. Who the hell in their right mind is looking at Playboy magazines? And did they actually print out the magazines? Is it all online? I'm not sure. I know you died. I mean, it should be over, right? We should just end it. And I don't understand how Playboys, like, I know they try to get away from nudity, and then they came back because it wasn't working. But either way, why don't you guys, it's 2019. Hey, Playboy, why don't you open up your own porn thing? Okay, I know you were trying to be classy back in the day, but stuff's evolved. If Playboy actually had their own porno channel, you know, kind of like Pornhub or whatever you go to, I'm telling you, I think it'll get a lot of run. Like, I'm sure if you was here right now, he'd be like, yo, that's a great idea. Let's get into the porn industry. But he's not here right now, so they're making clothing line. I guess the clothing line they even have like for plus sizes too, which, you know, that's pretty cool. But it's probably like they probably started doing that because they realized no one else is paying attention. We got to go after a different group of people just trying to grab onto something. Maybe somebody will buy outfits. Hey, plus size people, do you want to buy some Playboy clothing? Probably not, because nobody's watching or looking at Playboy anymore. I don't know what the hell you guys are trying to do. Just stop it. Just open up a damn porn channel, and I'm telling you, you make some good revenue. I'll upload a video right now if you want me to. All right, so sorry about that delay. I just went blank for a second. So everyone's heard this before. You know the machines at like Chuck E. Cheese or Peter Piper, the claw machine. You put your money in there, you try to grab a teddy bear or something stupid, and it never grabs it. But every once in a while, and everybody's heard the same thing, that those things are literally set up so every maybe 15th or 20 attempt will work. That's how it's set up. So every 20 tries, you will get a teddy bear out of there. Now, them teddy bears probably cost them like $2, right? If that. And it took 20 tries to get it. So it just made $18. So that thing is making some mad money. If you set those up all over town, you don't even have to work. But the thing is, everybody knows this. I just read this online. How the hell is the government not stepping in and going, hey, you're ripping the people off. You literally are ripping people off. Everybody still knows what's going on and still paying because they're just morons, and it's got done eating so much pizza at Chuck E. Cheese that they're not thinking right to say, hey, why don't we just go and buy a teddy bear? It'd be way cheaper. But no, you want to show how much of a man you are. I'm going to win this teddy bear, and I'm going to pay $25, or technically 20 because it works every 20 tries. But, yo, government, man, you need to step in. You need to protect the people, yo. All right, so I saw this video of this dude. It was 2 people playing ping pong. The one dude had no hands playing ping pong. You're like, well, where the hell did he have his paddle if he had no hands? Is he holding it with his butthole? Is that what's going on? Is that where you're going to go with this? No, don't make this weird. This is a normal topic that I'm talking about. The dude had the ping pong paddle in his mouth, and he was beating somebody. Now, I'm thinking about it right now. If I go back and watch the video, I almost want to say he was playing a girl. It was a guy with no hands, paddle in his mouth, playing a girl. And now that I think about that, I don't know if it's so impressive because, I mean, technically, don't get mad at me, ladies, but normally guys are always better in sports. So if he's using his mouth to beat a girl, I don't know if it's really that impressive. But here's one of the things I had a problem with. For him to serve the ball, it's got to be on the floor. He picks it up with his toes. He has one sneaker on, the other foot is just barefoot. He picks it up with his toes. That's how he throws it in the air to serve. Now, if I'm the other person, I have a problem with that, okay? I don't want to have to touch his ping pong ball after your dirty-ass toes have been on it. Have you cleaned your feet lately? Maybe you're weird and had your toes sucked on right before you start playing. I don't know what's going on, but I need somebody to throw the ball up for him. I don't care if that's against the rules or not. I'm not touching that ping pong ball. If that's the case, I'm going to take my shoe off, and I'm going to start picking it up, and I'm going to start serving like that too, because I'm not touching the damn ball. It's pretty damn disgusting. All right, so Space Jam 2 is finally gotten a date to release. Finally, everyone's just been flipping out over this for how many years now? July 16th, 2021 is when it's coming out, starring LeBron James. Woo-hoo. Now, my two biggest questions out of that whole thing is, number one, Jordan's going to have a cameo in that, right? And you almost should have... Everyone always wants a debate whether Jordan or LeBron, who's the best basketball player. You really can't debate this. They're two different kind of species. Like, you put them side by side, it's just two different things going on there. And they were able to do two different things even though they dominated the shit out of the sport. But the thing is, why not have Jordan in there too? Have Jordan on one team, LeBron on the other, so they finally go up head to head. Now, I do realize it's a movie, it's a cartoon, none of it's real. Well, I also realize that Jordan's probably like 70 years old right now, so he couldn't beat LeBron if he couldn't, okay? I'm not sure if he could beat him when he was younger, just because LeBron is such a big person. But, yo, my second question is Jim Rome going to be in part 2? He has to be. Dude wasn't even that big back then. I mean, he was okay big, but now he's balling. He's got a TV show. Yo, he's syndicated all over the damn place. If you don't have Jim Rome in Space Jam 2, guess what? You're not getting my money. I mean, you probably wouldn't get my money anyways. I'd probably, pirate it. But that's not the damn point, though. You better have Jim Rome in that. Jungle. All right, so I don't know if you guys seen the original thing. Justin Bieber on April Fool's went Justin Bieber and he pulled a prank. I'm not sure if he pulled a prank on his parents or his wife's parents, but basically the prank was, which everybody does the same damn prank, it was that she's pregnant. They probably got, one of those fake, birth tests, whatever, what the hell is that? Pregnancy test, sorry. I was going super blank right there. I start talking about kids, I start getting real nervous. I had a vasectomy, I still get nervous just talking about kids, because I don't want no more. Who the hell wants a kid, dude? Really think about it. What do you have in common with kids? How many times I have to say this? Before you actually had a kid, how many kids did you hang out with? How many 9-year-olds did you have for best friends? You didn't, because you have zero in common with a kid. They're all a pain in the ass. They find something that's funny, and we don't find it funny because we're adults and they're kids. We have nothing in common. Basically, a kid is a well-kept prisoner. And you're like, no, they're not. Yeah, they are. They have to do whatever the hell we tell them to do, no matter what. No matter how crazy it is. Even if you're one of those crazy parents on meth, and you tell your kid to go and check the mail across some busy-ass road. Well, guess what? That kid's probably like, this is not a good idea. I shouldn't be checking the mail. I'm 7, and that's like a 6-lane highway that you got me crossing. Well, guess what? That kid still got to do it. You know why? Because the parent is a damn guard and will whoop that kid's ass if it doesn't listen. It's a prisoner. It eats when we tell him to eat. If it starts